afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill. That is the coffee company. It is another rainy, wet day over here in the great nation of Woodford, as we like to call it. But we're having a good time. But just as a mini announcement that this will be what's it called? We are going on a break next week, so a slightly well-deserved break. We're gonna have a bit of a week off, just to get the mental side in the place it deserves to be, or not deserves, a place it should be, not a place it deserves to be. But we're just gonna go away for a week, so there will be no streams on the coffee company next week. There might be some videos on Tottenham on Tour if we can pre-record them. I will be away, but there should be Wi-Fi out there, surely. There's Wi-Fi everywhere, isn't there? Mr. Daigle wants to join. Let's do that. Ooh, how is everyone's day? Hope all is well. And bang. Yeah, we can do that. All done. How is everyone? But yeah, let's have a look. Let's see who's in the chat before I make myself a coffee. We've got Leo. Hello, Leo. Sup, homie. Hopefully you're good. We've got Ian in the house. Good to see you, Ian. Great looking on the shirt yesterday we sent me. Ian is now a proud owner of a coffee company shirt, and that's always great. We got Mark Cousins in the house saying afternoon, Ben. Great bear in the big blue house reference. I thought it was great. I really like that bear in the big blue house. I thought it was really fun. Big up Chris, the number one Agon bar in the world. Hi Jimbo. Big up Jimbo. Good to see ya. Unless you are going to the Isle of Wight. No, we're not. We are going to be going to the north. So it will be cold, it will be raining, and there will be pubs with hot fires and brown food. And that is what we like to hear. Hot stews, hot pies, tons of brown beer, and that's the way to go. We got Lily Whiteline, big up Robbie, good to see her in here, mate. I'm going to make myself a coffee before Mr. David gets here. I'm going to make myself a coffee. Let's make ourselves a coffee. We got it's Bobby K. Bobalicious. Bobalicious is in the house. Big chocolate Archie, as he likes to be known as. Brown food, you're going on a curry holiday. There might be some curries out there. There might be indeed. Oh, I think we're going to go for... Yeah, let's go for a plate now. Those are really good. Here we go. How's everyone doing today? How is everyone doing? Yeah, brown food. Yeah. Brown food, beer, rainy, cold, and contemplating where to get more brown food and beer. Absolutely, it's the way to go. We got Aki in the house saying good morning / afternoon, everyone. Good to see you, Aki. Too many mountains for Wi-Fi. Where you going? Great fishing, allegedly. Yeah. I wonder if my favourite tea place is there. Still, I think it's shut, but I'll see. I'll see. We got Andrew Gregory's in the house. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. How's everyone? What's everyone think of the new background? What does everyone think of the new background? StreamYard has allowed videos as backgrounds now. So it's let's remove myself. Let's remove myself. There we go. It's right. Nice, right? Bit of Mount Fuji, a bit of Sakura. It's great. Adds to the serenity. That's what we're trying to do here. We're getting it. When we get here, there he is. We're joined by a guest. Who would have known? What's happening, Aki?
Nothing much, mate. I've just finished recording for the day with and not a lot of stuff going on. So I saw you go live, and I thought, do you know what? Let's see if Aki needs some company. And then you emailed me, so here I am.
There we go. There we go. Everyone's liking the background. Good morning, Jason Bell. Good to see you, mate.
There you go, everyone.
Hope the video looks great. It's great, right? What do you think of the new background, Aki?
I loved the coffee one yesterday, but it was very hard with the three of us to see the coffee beans. But that's lovely.
Yeah, it's a bit relaxing.
It's very relaxing.
There we go. It's a bit of meditation.
You're moving up in the world, mate. You're going very professional with a moving background.
We're trying. A little bit of blue is always good, like in the background. A bit of blue and a bit of pink is what we need. I need to buy one of those T-shirts, Aki. I need to buy one of those. I need to get one of those T-shirts. Perhaps I can send a message to someone. Big Archie in the house. Where's the other Archie? Who's that? Where's the other one? But what's been happening, Aki? What do you want to talk about this afternoon?
I don't know, mate. I honestly don't know what there is to talk about. Literally, like I said, I woke up. My sleep is still woefully bad. I don't know why. I just keep sleeping for 2 hours, waking up, 2 hours, waking up, and then sometimes not being able to get back to sleep. I'm trying herbal sleeping pills.
I wouldn't have those. I wouldn't have those.
Normally, they work fine with me, but what my body does, because I've been on sleeping pills beforehand and had to use them like prescribed ones for a bit, my body seems to get immune to them very, very quickly.
Yeah.
And it's happening again. So I don't know if I tell you what, if anyone in the chat has any good.
Do you watch TV before you go to bed?
I have to have TV or radio on to go to sleep. I have to.
I really, because it might actually be doing the opposite effect.
I will tell you now. I have before a few years ago. I could sleep for 26 hours non-stop with. I've had times when I lived in Israel and here where I have a very, very close friend of mine outside the Spurs community, my best mate outside the Spurs community, Jerry, who I met in Israel.
Yeah.
And when we used to come back on night buses and stuff, we used to win money because people would see that I'm dead asleep.
Yeah.
And he would bet them £50 that he could smack me in the face and I won't wake up. And I wouldn't. I've been smacked in the face, I've had my head smashed against walls. Or not walls again. I don't wake up. It's only been recently, and when I go to bed, I've got one of those things where I've got the eye mask that has got the speakers there, so don't have it too loud. And I put on stuff like Only Fools and Horses, where I can close my eyes, or Friends, or something like that, where I can just close my eyes and not have to look at the screen because I know everything that's going on. So I don't put anything on that requires deep, deep concentration, but I have to have the TV or the radio
on. We can't talk about Popeyes and Chick King again. It'd be like the 17th stream we talked about this subject.
Yeah.
Lavender oil from Drew La La.
Yeah, thank you, Drew. And that is one thing that did used to work. Maybe I need to try that again.
Watch a comedy for half an hour before you go to sleep.
Yeah, like I just said, I mean, Only Fools and Horses, 40 Towers, Friends, any show that I know off by heart. You know, if you look at Only Fools and Horses,
Yeah.
I don't even need to look at the screen. I know where they are, who they're with.
Yeah.
And it's just eyes closed.
Have you ever tried one of those YouTube compilations where they have like what I do with my fireplace?
Yep.
Like I have a sound. Have you ever tried something like that?
I've got one, which I haven't actually. Do you know what? I'm so happy you mentioned that because there's one that's called Relax Gently or something like that.
Yeah.
And I subscribed to it for that very reason to try it. Yeah. And guess what I haven't done?
Tried it.
Yep. Yeah. So there you go. Maybe I'll try that tonight. Maybe that's what I'll try tonight.
Friends is a comedy. Yeah, Friends is excellent. I love
Friends. Friends is a phenomenal comedy. It's a phenomenal comedy.
Yeah. Ben, why did you not read it out? You mean this one, the one about Bobby K recommending you use adult websites?
Yeah, well, when I sleep next to my wife, yeah, that's not going to work.
Left-handed cigarettes put me straight. What?
Yeah, you have to explain that in a bit more depth, Leo.
Yeah, I have no idea what a left-handed.
Because that sounds like you're ready to set your house on fire.
I always go to sleep with the radio on. It's not bad. Friends is the best. I love Friends. I went for a 5-mile walk after I got home from work yesterday. Great workout and absolutely wore me out. Slept like a rock last night. Yeah, that's one to do.
Yeah, no, since I've been back. I haven't done it for the last few days, but I've been going for about 20-minute walks every evening. Haven't done it for the last few days. That weren't working, but that was good just to get out and get some exercise.
Yeah. Lol. Leo means a Bob Marley.
Okay. Yeah. Let's just say I have very bad reactions to that. I go white. I have paras. That freak me out more.
Yeah.
Then
it gives you psychedelic dreams, and you have to.
Yeah. I can't deal with it.
Yeah, you have to start. You go the full Jimi Hendrix experience, except it's the full Daigle experience.
Yeah. It's not pleasant.
I used to watch an episode of. I used to love Scrubs. I love it. Scrubs is great. When you close your eyes, visualize Yvonne and the number 1, followed by number 2, and loop it. That way, you hypnotize yourself to sleep. That's psychedelic.
I might have to try that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Who's News?
Yeah. Friends is one of the funniest shows. I love Friends. Friends is great.
It is brilliant.
And here we go. This is what Bobby K has to say about it. Of course he was going to say it.
Do you know what? I would actually be worried. If he didn't put anything like that, I would think that's not Bobby K typing.
Yeah.
There's ways to tell. Obviously, people will know if people thought someone had got access to my account and it wasn't me, they would say, "What's your catchphrase?" or whatever you want to say for leaving.
Yeah.
And if they didn't say it, they'll be like, "Right, that's not Daigle." And for you, there's certain ways, and yeah, I can definitely tell if Bobby's typing or if he's not typing.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, Bobby's he's a relatively easy person to read because he's just a lovely guy. He doesn't need to hide himself.
Correct.
What a day. But,
correct.
Yeah. But I need to think about some movies, Daigle. I've got to take some movies up on my holiday. What am I going to do?
What are you going to do?
Yeah, what am I going to do except for sit in the pub and eat hot food? It's going to be great.
If you'd asked me that about 18 years ago, I would have said that sounds perfect.
Pies.
There you go.
What's everyone's favourite savoury pie in the chat? That's one. What's yours, Aki?
Oh.
Favourite savoury pie?
Mate, there's so many. Mate, there honestly, chicken and leek, steak and kidney. Mate, I'm a huge pie lover. Do you know what? I do kind of miss that the Spurs pie and mash shop's gone.
Yeah.
All right, it got very expensive near the end. But they were banging pies. You can't beat on a winter's day.
Yeah, that's one for you, Brian. Bob Ross. I love Bob Ross. What a guy.
Well, one of the things that used to do, I'll tell you one thing that used to do it, and like I said, it worked with having the TV on, is I used to put the Parliament channel on.
Yeah.
I just used to watch it. I mean, within 5 minutes. Good night. See you later. Bye-bye. Because I was bored stiff. There you go. Maybe I could do that. That's not a bad idea.
Unfortunately, Drew, as much as that's a brilliant comment, it still counts as it.
But you know, I think you need to VAR that toxic, because she mentioned this in a way to help me sleep. This was like on a health. This was. I'm sticking up for Drula here. Drula's doing this for medicinal purposes.
Oh no, VAR still saying it's toxic.
Yeah, I don't agree with VAR. Yeah. I've got Drula's back on this. Thank you, Drula.
VAR is getting all the decisions wrong, isn't it? It's getting it all wrong. You know what? Moving to that. Yeah, this is something Bobby K would say.
Yeah. Correct. No intruder alert.
Brian, you missed it. Ben said he was going on a brown holiday off the list. He's allowed to say that. He's allowed to say that.
I see Bobby's left his filter at home today.
Yeah. Does Chick King do pies? No, it does not. No, it does not. We got Graham. Good to see you, Graham.
Big up, Graham.
Drula is just saying, I want a replay.
Yeah, because of her comment and our debate.
We'll replay the stream in 2 weeks. Don't you worry, Drula.
There you go.
We'll replay the stream in 2 weeks just for you. But VAR is mad. One of my go-to YouTube channels is Gregorian Chants. Works every time to put me to sleep. Interesting.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, for the ideas. Do you know what? I'm going to have to re-watch this stream and look at the comments just to remember what I've got to check out.
Yeah. What's a filter?
Precisely, Bobby. Precisely, sir.
Yeah, precisely. But yeah, there was a few really. Oh, do you like travel videos?
I don't mind them.
What might work is there's a YouTube channel called. There's a few of them. There's ASMR travel shows about people that go on Japanese trains. Like, they don't talk or anything. They just go on the train and just show the outside, and it's just traveling, and it's just so calming. And he'll be like, "Oh, this is a shower," and it shows you how the shower machine works, and then the bento box he'll get for his lunch or dinner. The green, it's really relaxing. It does trains, there's ferries.
It's so relaxing, Ben. You talking about it is almost sending me to sleep.
Yeah, it's really. Yeah, I'll send it to you. It's really good.
I'll give anything a go. Yeah. I will give absolutely anything a go. Because I need to resolve this, because it's anyone that doesn't get good night's sleep regularly. Listen, since I stopped drinking, for some reason, and it's been 15 years now, I don't know why, once every 6 weeks, there'll be a day, no warning, not the same day every 6 weeks, where my body just says, not tonight, and I won't sleep a single wink. Not a wink. And it happens every 6 weeks, and I never know when it's coming. Then it normally takes me a couple of days to get back in, and then I'm fine for another 5 weeks, whatever.
I think you just need a regulator. I think that's what you need a regulator.
Mate, all I can think of is Warren G right now. People of my age will understand what I'm saying with that. Mate, Bobby, I will tell you now, when I first got married to Ilana, and when Ilana first came over, melatonin was the greatest thing in my life. Yeah. These pills, and then Ilana also got me the ones that dissolve. I was asleep within seconds, minutes at the most, and incredible. But, like I said before, after a little while, my body realised what they were and went, "You ain't for sleeping on these anymore." And but they used to work wicked. They used to be wicked. Bobby, I'll try it all. I'll try it all. Yeah, maybe that's what I should do. Actually, start watching the bloody Star Wars. Yeah, and that'll send me to sleep because it's so pants. I just saw your facial expression changed.
Yeah.
And then I disappeared.
Yeah.
But no, I'm gonna try all these things. I'm gonna try all these things. I'll tell you one thing. When one works, and I mean one works for a couple of days or a little while, gets me back into my rhythm.
Yeah.
Whichever person's ones work, and I will stick to it, and you can bookmark this. I will get that person with the winning formula one of our Tottenham on Tour T-shirts and send it out to you. I will get you one. We'll give one away.
Yeah. That's announced it here first, everyone.
There you go. I will
roll out. Big up, Daniel.
Big up, Daniel, brother.
Yeah, one love. Neurofan and diazepam. Interesting.
That's a combination. Giving me a cocktail for drunk.
That sounds like a disastrous combination.
No, that sounds like a wonderful combination.
I can't have Nurofen, so.
Yeah, if you put Pro Plus into that equation as well, then that would be completely the opposite. But yeah, maybe I'm going to give these all a go.
Unfortunately, you don't drink anymore because I would just say a pint of Nuki Brown. Like, bang.
Yeah, out. I mean, well, one of the things that used to work, and I'm sure we still got it here or did work. Can't remember if it was Ovaltine or Horlicks, one of those two. And that did work to start off with. I don't even know if we still got it in the house.
You've got Ovaltine in Canada.
Oh yeah, we've got it. But we had loads of Ilana used to knock Ilana out.
Yeah.
Easily. It used to like
bang to you later. How many cups of tea do you have a day?
Say again?
How many cups of tea do you have a day?
I've been chopping and churning with tea and coffee. Like today, what time is it now? It's 9:25. I've had one coffee, and that'll probably be it for the day now.
Interesting.
I've got to the age now where I won't have coffee after 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because I know that will play into my I won't sleep.
Yeah. Natural remedies, yeah. No good for you, Brian, but our local Zoider would knock you out.
Yeah, but to tell you the truth, Mark, I think if I had a blooming shandy right now, it would knock me out after 15 years of not having a drink. I think a shandy would do it.
Kate's doing the house. Oh, poor Kate. Poor Kate. Hot milky drink at bedtimes. Yeah, hot milky drink. Hot chocolate.
I think I might have to start going down that route.
Ooh. Hot, tasty drink. Oh, Rooibos tea would do. Like a Rooibos, and a non-caffeinated herbal tea. Like
we had this wicked one. I think we still got it. Orange blossom and something. There you go. Tonight I'm going with the hot drink.
Yeah. Or turkey sandwich.
If we don't have any turkey, that's a bit of a problem. Yeah, exactly.
Christmas dinner. Just make yourself a Christmas dinner.
Oh, mate, I'll tell you one thing. You go back to Christmas dinner and sandwiches. Ilana makes just like do you remember Ross with Friends when Monica makes him that Thanksgiving sandwich?
Yeah.
With the moist making up. Ilana pretty much makes a sandwich like that.
Yeah.
He is terrific. I can see why Ross had a breakdown when someone nicked it. My sandwich.
Damn right.
It's incredible.
Explain, what is that with warm milk trying to help people sleep? Can't imagine it. Oh, warm milk with a tiny bit of sugar in is an absolute dream.
I'm going with the hot drink tonight. I'm definitely going with the hot drink.
Yeah, love a hot chocolate at night. It's great. Pointless Grumpy would kill an elephant. Yeah.
Sure it would.
I'm sure it would, Mark. I'm sure it would.
How's your sleep, Ben? Do you always sleep well?
Yeah, relatively. 8 hours. Go to bed at 12, up at 8:30. Bang.
So 8.5 hours, you lucky bastard.
My what's it called? My sleep schedule is rock hard. Like it doesn't deviate, and I would like to sleep more because it would help me recover because of my illnesses and my injuries that I get all the time because I'm as frail as a bit of sticky tape. So yeah. I'd like to sleep more, but like as soon as my body says it's time to wake up, it's over. I can't get back to sleep.
Well, I'll tell you what. Whose News has just come out with a comment. I saw a magic word, which obviously my eyes just went boom. I would love to try this as an experiment. I would love to try this, but unfortunately, or fortunately, whatever way you look at it, I won't have Popeyes indoors anymore because my wife's taken on a very, very strict diet for certain reasons, and one of the things she has had to give up is food like that. And as much as I love my Popeyes, I like when I gave up drinking. People wouldn't drink around or whatever. That I wouldn't do it. Actually, maybe Who's News is right. I mean, I would have to go out for a walk to get the Popeyes.
Yeah.
To eat the Popeyes to get. Well, maybe, just maybe.
Just make yourself a Christmas dinner because everyone knows you always feel tired after a Christmas dinner. It's the meat in the turkey that makes you fall asleep. Full Christmas dinner, all every day, roast potatoes.
Let me just say, if I'd have bigger worries if I went to make a Christmas dinner, mainly like our house is burned down where we're sleeping. I am learning to cook and do bits. I'm very, very lucky again. My beautiful, wonderful wife is just one of the greatest cooks. Or literally, you always have two great cooks in your life, your mum and your wife. And I was blessed with both. Ilana is absolutely incredible. I'm actually trying to get her to go on Canadian MasterChef. And people have said for her to do it. And hopefully in the near future, she will apply to go on it because she could smash it.
Yeah. Good
so I'd love her to go on the show. She's that good a cook. She went to culinary school. She is really, really, really good.
I need to find out.
Next time you're over.
That's next year at some point. I'll be back in the great state of Canada. I'll be there.
Good. The great state of Canada.
The great state of Canada.
Yes, that's what we're known for. The states.
Yeah.
The states of Canada. That's what we're known for.
Of Canada.
There we go.
Well, it's technically true because it is all one state.
True.
But
technicality.
I'll be back in Canada at some point. I still want to do the 3-day sleeper train. That's one of my ambitions. I won't give up until I've done that.
I've wanted to listen. I've lived here now 5 years. Or I moved in. So obviously, take out the amount of time that I've been in England recently. But I moved in 2017. I have not left. I've not left Ontario.
Yeah. You've not even been to Vancouver.
I haven't left Ontario. Period.
Wow.
So.
That's a good way for you to see the country, then.
I want to do that, but I've always
because the train goes from Union.
The first thing I want to do when I leave this state, and if people haven't seen it and want to see the most beautiful place on earth, go check out on YouTube Banff National Park.
Yeah.
That is, without a doubt.
You can get that sleeper train to Banff.
Yeah, it's one of the things.
It's one of the things I want to do.
If you have a look at when you see the water and the rivers and the lakes, there you will not see clearer water.
Banff is where the glaciers are, isn't it? I think.
Banff is. Bobby's in the Bobby. It's in Alberta. It's a place that I am dying to go to. It's just breathtaking. But do you know what? What I am looking forward to as well. I got a message. I'm waiting for him to confirm. And Bobby, you'll be interested with this as well. I got a call from Ian Meth.
All right.
Yesterday. He's coming to Canada in August.
Oh, that's cool.
He's spending 3 days or 4 days in Toronto, him and his wife. Then they're going to Calgary.
Yeah.
Then they're going to Vancouver.
Yeah.
But he's going to be booking it. They're coming once the season starts. So he's like, Brian, I'm booking it, so we're in Toronto for a game. I'm booking it for a game so I can come to the Scotland Yard with you. So he was like, you will be in Canada, won't you? Not England. I was like, I'm not coming home.
Yeah.
Unless a major catastrophe happens. I ain't going anywhere near the UK. So yeah, it'll be good to see him there.
Yeah. I want to do that. My mum wants to do this. The train through the Rocky Mountains, through the mountains. My mum wants to see this at some point. That's one of that. All the way to Banff on the train. 3 days. go through the Canadian countryside, see everything. That's why I like train. And yeah, it's 3 days rather than what's a flight from Toronto to Banff? It's like 4 hours, isn't it?
Right, but mate, Bobby will tell you. I now, when it comes to how long it takes to fly from here to another part in Canada, it just blows my sodding mind. Unless you're going somewhere like Ottawa or Quebec or to Halifax, which is like 2 hours, whatever. You start talking about the big cities away from here. The size of this country, even though you know it's a big country, it's just absolutely ridiculously huge. This country, it's insane.
Yeah.
Like I said, you can drive 10 hours north of where I am right now, and you're still in Ontario.
Yeah.
Drive 10 hours north from London, you've passed the tip of Scotland, and you're in the drink.
Yeah. It's madness, right?
Oh, mate, this country is just
a properly sized country here, Brian. It's like what Al Murray says. It's a proper size, and wildlife isn't wild.
Yeah, this country is just absolutely ginormous.
Don't go on the trains; they're on strike all the time.
Well, do you know the big difference to here? Alana was telling me, and Bobby will obviously know, working for the travel the TTC.
Oh.
I didn't realize Alana, when she came over and lived in England.
Yeah.
There may have been train strikes, but the buses worked. Everything else, where it was the underground or it was the overground. Here, if the TTC go on strike, that's it. That's the streetcars, that's the trains, that's the buses, everything done.
But that's not the trains to Banff, though, because they are under different.
That's the guy who was
they're a private company.
But if you're trying to get around Toronto, like you were London, if the TTC go on strike,
it's
game over.
It's all the underground.
Game over. Yeah. Which hasn't happened since I've been here.
Well, because they what's it called? They made the TCC an essential business, so now they're not allowed to strike. If I've listened to Bobby Kay enough,
there you go.
Which I do listen to Bobby Kay because my guy.
Of course.
Brian, you can drive 22 hours north of us and still be in Ontario. Yeah.
There you go. So that's just it. That's more than doubled what I just said.
Yeah. See there? Yeah. Yeah, I listened to Bobby Kay. I listened to the man. Brownies and milk.
Oh, that's another. Oh, that's a really good one.
Oh, and you're saying very good, little Archie. Yeah, I listened to Big Brown.
Literal. I don't know how old Bobby was.
Literal. We're literal. But yeah, that is an ambition. Get on the train to Banff or to Vancouver. I do want to go to Vancouver. I reckon Vancouver's absolutely beautiful. I've seen videos of it, of course.
Oh, mate, Canada is honestly. There's a show here which obviously the UK have been using the race or whatever. They have one here called the Amazing Race Canada. There's one in America, and you just watch where they travel. Obviously, they pick the serene and beautiful places to do these challenges. It is just absolutely this country is stunning.
Yeah,
absolutely stunningly beautiful.
Yeah. Do you not have Amtrak in Ian? I know Amtrak is pretty terrible, but do they not have Amtrak in Ohio? I'm sure they do. But again, this is like cross-country trains. That is the problem. It's not like the way I'm thinking about trains is the underground. We do have national rail, but they don't have local trains. But part of the problem with the UK is we don't have, in the north especially, in the south we're absolutely golden, but in the north we don't have trains that connect to each other. That's what a lot of them have been complaining about. They've been complaining about HS2. I know we're not talking politics, but we're going to talk HS2. People in the north are saying, why are we building a train that takes Manchester to London when we need a train that goes from Manchester to Liverpool? That's what we want. We want local trains. We want Wigan to Manchester and stuff like that. It's an interesting one.
It is indeed.
Yeah.
Big up, Ian.
Good afternoon, Ian Barron. Good to see you. Good to see you. Not Amtrak. We have Via and CN. I'm talking about America. In America, they have Amtrak. We do have Amtrak. Some cities get an Amtrak train though once a week. It's ridiculous. I don't expect to go anywhere. We have Amtrak in Ohio. Literally goes from Cleveland to West Toledo and then up to Chicago. That's in Ohio. Yeah, I thought so. I know all about trains.
There you go. I do not.
Yeah, but I guess that the driving test in the United States is much easier. It's much easier than in the UK.
Mate, I'll tell you what, one of my mates was working on the underground.
Yeah.
In one of the stations, just one of the people in the station that's helping people. Just before I left, he applied to become a train driver.
Yeah.
He passed the assessment, passed the interview. He's getting a £28,000 raise.
Yeah.
28,000.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. What train?
London Underground.
Any particular branch?
That I don't know. He literally has started his. He was working out of. I can't remember what station was it. Near Earl's Court. He was based.
That'd be District Line.
Yeah, but that's where he was. That's where he was just working there. But obviously, I don't know when you become a train driver if they give you a designated blah blah blah. He's just started, but £28,000 raise.
Yeah, but that's because you've got to be good at what you do. To be a London Underground driver, you've got to be slightly good at doing that. That's not an easy job.
No, it's not an easy job, but it's I would say, and this is me. Listen, I've never driven a car or anything like this in my life, but you're following a track, so you're not going to have oncoming traffic where.
I think it's more to do with the working conditions, because
the heat and everything. That completely.
Although train drivers complain about the working conditions, what is one thing every train driver has that the passengers don't?
Go on.
Air conditioning. So the drivers actually have air conditioning. So they're the ones that are complaining about the working conditions, but they've got air-conditioned cabins.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will need Tom to corroborate this statement, but I know someone that went on a train recently and sat in the cabin and he said, "What? It's air conditioned in here?" So,
I must admit, I'll tell you one thing. When I came back here, it was exceptionally hot when I first came back. And within the first day, I had to go on the TTC, I had to go on the train. And I stepped on the train, it was boiling hot, and I forgot how well those trains are air conditioned.
Yeah.
The trains on Toronto, give them that. I mean, sometimes the service can be. Sometimes the service can be an absolute bitch on the trains. But the air conditioning and then the heating in the winter is second to none. And obviously for Canada they have to be, but the aircon, my God, was a blessing.
Yeah. Brian, you should know we don't get paid to drive. We get paid we get paid what we get paid for the shit we put up with. We should go back. I've never started. Yeah. We won't talk about that. But yeah, you're right. You're paid to deal with trains. Different though, because you don't necessarily deal with customers. Yeah.
True.
Yeah. The brake dust. Yeah. A lot of the brakes on trains are still made with asbestos. So you're literally, when you brake, when you go on the underground, for example, you're breathing in brake dust when a train comes in. It's not good.
Do you know what? When I woke up at silly o'clock this morning because I can't sleep, if someone had told me I'd have learned so much about trains today, I would have said, "What the hell are you talking about?"
Yeah. How the hell is this the conversation on the show I'm not on?
Well,
you never know what we're going to talk about.
Exactly, and he's heard this conversation, and he hasn't jumped on.
Yeah, you've always.
He's the one person that has the power to jump on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just waiting now to all of a sudden see a third person join the.
He's going to boot us all off. As a series of unfinished subway lines that are almost 100 years old. Most of it is already dug, just needs to be finished. Yeah, wouldn't take long to finish it. It's just whether they want to do it. Not talking about conspiracy theories, but it's mildly a conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
But
Indeed.
yeah, and that is the perils of the London Underground.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But I must admit, London Underground, you forget how good it is.
I went to get a train Monday and I'm still waiting. Yep.
Sounds
about right. Afternoon, Ben and Brian.
Big up, TV, bro.
Big up, sir.
Yeah, London Underground. The underground here is very, very minimal. They're always building on it. It's it's like so minimal. Yeah. I think there are more stops on the Piccadilly. That might be a bit of a stretch, but there's very few stops compared to when you look at the London Underground map. And at least in the UK, there pretty much is a station for everywhere in London, whereas here it's not the same. It's incredible, London Underground. Yes, it may break down. Yes, it may be delays, whatever, but the actual coverage and what it does is outstanding.
Yeah, it's so like when I got on the subway in Toronto for the first time, I was like, "Oh, this is nice and quaint, isn't it?" Like, and you look at it, there's 2 lines. You know, is that all?
3. There's one that goes like that.
Oh, yeah, there's
one there, then there's the top. Very, very. I used to say to Alana, she used to go, I get on the 3rd line. I was like, no, you get on the 2nd and a half line. There is no 3rd line. It's half a line. But yeah, it honestly, it is. When I came back to England for the very, very, very first time, my first experiences with the trains were so bad that where I was at booking.com, I even said to Alana, either we're moving or I'm quitting my job because I'm not getting on the TTC. It's the most shittiest. I was going nuts.
This is the debate. Yeah. Oh, bring him back up.
He can't.
Really?
Right, I'll continue now. And then when I got back to the UK, when I got back to the UK, I literally went up to the driver that dropped me off at Cop Foster's, and I hugged him and I said, "You don't understand the respect I have for you." Now, I told him, at Cop where I live, Cop Foster's. Everyone, all Canadians laugh at that now, or anyone laughs at that name, in all honesty. But anyway,
I take a picture of it when I drove by it. When you showed me
I literally hugged him. And he goes, "Why are you hugging me?" And I was like, "I've got a newfound respect for you. I live in Toronto now, and the work you do." And they said, "What is it crazy there? How big's the train line?" And I showed him the map of.
Oh God! Did he start laughing?
He pissed himself. He goes, "Is that it?" He was like, "Is that it?" And I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "No, surely that's
not." Brian,
one of the things I love though on the subway in Canada, I love it when it's the next stop and the light starts flashing. I really like that. That's really helpful.
It is.
You look, Brian. I'm sure the information's on the internet. If you look up, just dug up track for TTC rail lines. That line. So for people that don't know, our system literally is. I could draw it because that's how long it takes to make this wonderful TTC system that we do have.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I wonder what's he gonna draw.
There's our subway map.
Bobby, you forgot the half a line at the top on the right.
Okay, sorry. You want me to do the full map? Okay.
The half a line. You've got to do the half line.
He's going to draw a penis, isn't he?
No, you told him to. Yes. No, you've told him to.
That's the rest. Happy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that line's a little bit too long, but yeah.
This part actually doesn't even exist anymore.
Yeah.
It's been taken down. That's the Scarborough LRT.
Yeah.
True.
So did I, Andrew. So did I. I was so disappointed because I think I was with Stella at the time. That's when he had picked us up and showed us your neighborhood, showed us your school and everything, and we were on the way to that restaurant. And we went by that station.
Yeah.
And that's why I recognized the name. I was like, oh, this is where Brian gets off to go home. So we're in your neighborhood kind of thing.
Yeah.
And of course, like a little schoolgirl, I giggled. And I was very disappointed because I got out, looked around the car, and I was like, there's no fostering of any cock going around on here anywhere. It was so disappointing.
Mate,
Yeah.
even when Sean Willisey came,
I meant like roosters, right? Obviously,
Yeah.
pervert.
when Sean Willisey came as well, anyone that's come over to see us from Toronto, one of the first things they say is take me to the train station because they want to have their photo taken next to all the time.
You know
All
what?
the
Because
time.
it's not a normal thing over here. I still have a picture from when I was like, I think it was 14 or 15, and it's from a pub. I'm pretty sure it was in Leicester or Birmingham because that's pretty much the only places we used to go back then when I was younger. That's where all the family was. And it was a pub called, I think it was Harry's or Peter's Ramsbottoms.
Yeah.
So the sign was just the name itself, Peter or Harry, was like really small.
Harry Ramsbottom, the fish and
big
chips.
red sign, lights and everything in it. And I still remember giggling like a little schoolgirl when I saw that, man. But sorry, I was slumming today, Benny. That's why I was going to leave the Archie duo alone. But since you had to talk about the one thing I actually know something about, if they're all right, then. All right. Or I should say the one thing I do know.
Let's change the subject. Yay!
Yeah, change the subject now. Let's talk about your brown holiday. I heard you're coming back to visit me in Canada.
Yeah. Oh, I
can tell you right now, I go outside with the video, folks. I'll show you a brown holiday. It's all chocolate outside. You're gonna think I live in Charlie's Chocolate Factory.
Bobby, you say that I saw something today, and it was a YouTube short. And there's this guy that goes around in Canada and at the moment in Toronto and starts asking a random question on the street to see what the majority of people say. And the one I've just seen was, what part of Toronto has the worst drivers? Yeah. I kid you not, every single person said Brampton.
They clearly haven't been to Markham. Oh, I'm not going to disagree with that, Brian. The thing is, this isn't even the people that live here's fault. You got a large Asian population over in Markham and Thornhill area and stuff, and unfortunately, we brown Asians and those Asians from that part, none of us know how to drive. But the issue is the government. You allow people to come here, they land, literally walk off a plane, and convert their license. And then on top of that, you've got a job because all you have to do is throw an Uber sticker on the back of your car that you just financed, and now you're a professional driver. What the horse shit is that? It's the craziest system. What Mama Kay had to go through to get her license because she didn't come with a full license was a nightmare. It was like what she had to go through to become a nurse. It was like, I didn't know there was a difference between human bodies in England and human bodies here. She had to do all these equivalency hours and stuff. But yet, if you come here, I'm not going to start that conversation, actually. We better stop it right there. Chocolate factory. I will burn it. I live in a chocolate factory. This is my chocolate household.
Yeah.
Marcus, why is he's so...
Bobby can't wait to go to Cockmouth.
Oh, Andrew, you better text me the address right now.
There is a very funny pub.
22 years of marriage, I'll move there. Sorry?
There's a very funny address for that area. I'll try and find the picture and send it to you.
It's like those videos, like you get them on TikTok or whatever, all the people that go around the world and find the funny city names and stuff like that. Yeah. Those are some creative ones, right? How's things over there today, Benny? Is it getting cool yet?
Yeah, it's getting colder. It's wet today. So I think it's got slightly warmer because of the amount of rain. But I think that is the last of it, I think. I think it's going to start getting. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the weather then, shall we?
Well, it's getting chilly here now. It's starting to.
It's going to start decreasing again. It's about highest is going to be 19 today, and then it's going to be 16 and 15 and 14 the rest of the week.
They're still nicer than us. We're at 10.
Yeah.
That's a high today. Yeah.
Wait, it's lovely here.
It's sunny.
It's lovely. It's lovely here.
Stuart, you dirty man.
I used to work above a chocolate shop. Gonna wash the grey right out of your head, Bobby. Bobby, buy and you'll make killing riding with 3 people in a hat.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Andrew, Cockermouth is in Cumbria. Didn't it flood a couple of years ago? Did Cockermouth flood? That's a totally different conversation.
I was gonna say, was it okay? No, I'm not gonna say that. Actually, I'll save it for Saturday night. It's gonna be 80 here. So what is that in Celsius though?
What's
Leo?
that? 30 degrees here in tropical Somerset.
Shut up! It is not 30 degrees in summer. It's never been 30 degrees in Somerset.
Yeah, let's have a look what it is in Somerset at the moment.
He's so full of it. He's probably out there.
He's been on the side up. He's been on the side up.
It's 17, Mark.
You lying sack of man! I thought I was full of it. I thought I was full of it.
No, it's
it will start in December, lightly, but January, February is when we get the heavy snow and the real bad cold sets in. Is January.
Yeah, that's exactly when Ryan Isaacs is coming out.
In January,
February. He's an idiot.
No, he apparently
he come for Christmas.
Apparently, Miles and Ryan adore the cold. I was like, yes, you may adore the cold in the United Kingdom. you may enjoy it when you go to away and you go up north.
Yeah.
When you come to Canada, one of the words you will not say in January and February is you're enjoying this weather. I mean, I must admit, I am looking forward to this winter because it means that I'm here. It means that I'm here. I'm not back home. It'll be my first winter in 3 years.
Yeah.
And it means I am here. I'm with Alana. I am looking forward to that part and seeing the snow again. I am looking forward to seeing that and being here. January and February. If humans could hibernate for a month, February, every single day, without even thinking. Like, see you later, January the 31st. I'll see you in March.
Yeah.
So thanks. You'll avoid my birthday. Appreciate it.
Okay, maybe I'll wake up. Okay, your birthday, if I remember, is the 24th or 5th.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Just stop at 20 and you're fine. Just stop at 20 and you're fine.
Okay, it's February the 20th. I wake up. The 19th to the 21st.
You're starting to sound like my wife now. She still thinks my birthday after 24 years together is the 21st. So she starts saying happy birthday.
Let's face it, we've only had 4 years together. So,
yeah.
And don't forget, on the way back from Manchester City, I called you at 7 p.m. or midnight UK time.
No, which late for you guys. You were driving back,
which was 7 p.m. because I remembered it was your birthday. So me and Ben.
I do remember that. It was you, Ben, and who else?
Simeon. Me, Ben, Simeon were together for that
in the car at that time. It was you and Ben.
No, we were on the coach back. We were on the coach back.
Right. Yes, that was on the bus.
Yes. Me, Ben, and Simeon that called you at 7 p.m. Toronto time, which was midnight UK time, to wish you a happy birthday.
Good times, buddy.
Yeah,
it's funny. It's funny you guys are talking about the Christmases. I still remember when Sook first came here, Mama Kay there. She grew up with Christmas. It was small, obviously. It wasn't really. It's not a cultural thing for us. So she always joked. I saw her Christmas tree the first time ever, and I laughed my ass off because it was one of those ones that comes out of a little plastic bag. It was about yay big, maybe a 1.5 feet tall, and it had the ornaments already attached. You just put it on the kitchen counter, kind of thing. Yeah. What presents do you put under there? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when she came here and saw the way we got this 6-foot tree and all the ornaments and the snow and everything, so the first few years, oh my God, this is beautiful. Oh, it's so lovely. Look at the Christmas lights. Oh, I love the snow. Oh my God, it's lovely. That went on for about 5 years. And the 6th year then, oh my God, you have to show me how to use a snow blower. Oh, I'm going to come out there. I'm going to shovel too. And all right, that went on for the next few years. By year 10, this is bullshit. I hate this weather. Oh my God, it's terrible. This is disgusting. Why can't we live somewhere warmer? Blah blah.
I tell you what I had fun with on my first winter here, Bobby, is when there's been a huge snow or any kind of snow, what the plows do and whatever, they'll go and shovel the snow into one big pile somewhere, like in a car park.
Yeah.
Like they say, so there'll be a massive pile that's like 2-3 times the height of a car.
Oh,
and then I used to text it to England, just the car and the snow behind it and go, yeah, we have a bit of a snowfall. And they're like, that's how much snow you've had. And I was like, yeah, it's everywhere.
Brian,
And then
when we were young, when I was Jay and Christian's age, 6 feet of snow was a regular.
Yeah, but this is the thing. In Buffalo, I saw a couple of years ago when I was here, they got like 9 foot of it.
Oh, yeah. Well, they had 2 or 3 years ago, they had 6 feet in a day and a half. 6 feet, you know?
Yeah.
Good to see you, Jim. Have a good day. Enjoy your bath.
Yeah.
Kate, if you're watching, Jim's doctor messaged me. Apparently, his bath times require a soft scrub and a happy ending. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Big up, Jim. Save Jim.
Yeah,
Hashtag save Jim.
Good old doctor-patient confidentiality is working wonders, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, he's my cousin, so it's okay. I didn't know I had to be confidential. All doctors are Indian, aren't they?
Oh,
the UK, that is.
It's good to know.
So, Brian, how's your holiday going so far?
You know what? I have to give you that. You know what? I am warranted. You know, honestly, I have to say with that, I messaged a load of my friends from Booking. I messaged a load of my friends from Booking.com, whatever, saying, guys, listen, I'm back. Let's meet up. And they're like, oh, wicked, let's sort something out. How long are you here for?
Yeah, no kidding.
They're like, how long?
Here? See? Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, shut up. I'm here and I'm back for good.
Yeah. Why do you think the kids got up at freaking 6 a.m. to go to the Luton game? Luton.
Damn right.
6 a.m. in the morning. Because
Damn right.
we have to see Uncle F-Man while he's visiting. Like, you know, that's a good point, kids.
Listen, I can see why people are saying that, but I can give you 1 billion% assurances I ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Oh my God. Honestly, the next show for tomorrow's show, you gotta start a poll. We're gonna start a betting poll on when people think Brian will be back. And we gotta
We'll have to do it the week after, Bobby, because there's no show tomorrow.
What do you mean there's no show tomorrow? What am I supposed to do this tomorrow? Why not?
Because we're going away tomorrow.
Are you going to get Brown tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm going away tomorrow.
Oh,
Bobby, maybe we do something on your show. Well, maybe you and me will do something on your channel tomorrow.
Oh my God, yes, we'll represent the coffee company tomorrow. We'll do a Brown show just for Ben.
Yeah, all right.
Ben's going Brown. We're going coffee.
Yeah. We're all going coffee covered.
There you
go. Coffee, Ben goes Brown.
There you go.
So that means, technically we should do this then to warm up for tomorrow's show.
And I'll just say that if you are going to do a poll, I'll give people some inside information. Bet on April 2025.
Yeah.
Bet on April 2025. Because that is the next time I plan to step foot.
Insider
you know that's like insider
trading. No insider trading.
I'm telling you as it is. Unless there is an absolutely
crap this guy gets away with is unreal.
Yeah.
Unless there is an absolutely huge issue and I need to go home, I do not step foot out of this country unless it's with Alana to go somewhere. I certainly don't step foot in the United Kingdom. I don't step foot in the United Kingdom unless I absolutely have to. Ryan's like, Brian, if Spurs win the league, you're coming home, aren't you? I was like, no, I'll be in the Scotland Yard having the time of my life. So, Brian, if Spurs get to the FA Cup final, you're coming home to London, are you? And I'm like, no, I'm watching the Scotland. Nothing Tottenham is bringing me home. Anything is bringing me home unless it's an absolute catastrophe and I need to be home. That's it.
Yeah, Little K is already on the push right now to find out what games are being played in January so we can go again for his birthday. Do you know what I do for a living? I make decent money. I don't make that kind of money where we can drop $5,000 to go to the soccer games or football games every year, right?
Sake, Bobby.
I'm talking about his birthday though. This is BS.
He really tried to fight. He really tried to fight for that.
Him. I'm talking about his birthday, technically. And I was about to go and, oh, man, screw VAR. This is bullshit. Bullshit. This is absolute. Screw you, VAR. Screw you, bloody all you dipshit sitting in the VAR room. You kiss my ass, all right? Kiss it. All of it. I'll take my robe off. I'll expose things I should not be exposed to normalize, and I'll haunt your dreams. Screw you, Var. Screw you. We want Kuvar. I need more Kuvar. Where are you, man? This is BS, man. Talking about my kids.
VAR check the decision. VAR check the decision.
It's but now, how many of you agree with VAR's BS freaking response here? I want a replay. We're gonna have a replay tomorrow without the dodgy referee.
All right.
We're gonna have to do it on here, or I'm gonna have to steal all of Ben's little little clips here and everything. I've already got the Karen one.
Yeah.
We'll do Canadian Karen or Darren tomorrow, Brian.
But on that
why is Brian flipping around his banana in front of everybody?
Yeah.
Not my banana. It's actually my peach, watermelon, and mango.
Nah, no swear box. We don't need a swear box. No one usually swears on this though, so.
No, what the fuck's he talking about?
Yeah.
No, but Ian, hope you're feeling better. You know, Ian was saying a couple of days ago he's suffering from that long COVID. He's still sluggish.
Oh, I wish you better, brother.
Yeah, and Stuart as well. He's been having issues like me with the sleep and everything. So I hope you had a good night's rest. Yeah, because Stuart was on last night on your show when you and the two Bryans were on with Ben. Was it the kid from Australia?
Yeah. Ben was wicked. Ben was brilliant.
I woke up at 10 to 10. I was waiting. I was 8:30, lied down on the sofa. I put a cheesy movie on in the background. I don't know when I fell asleep. Woke up at about 10 to 10. Put your show on. I think I lasted about a half hour before I passed back out on the sofa again, and then was up and wandering around at 1 a.m. Good times.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Guys,
no. Keep talking about it because Ben is desperately trying to end the show right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to end the show.
He's trying to cut us off so badly, but he's so nice. Too polite. You know? Well, what it is that he just won't. He just doesn't know how to be shut the fuck up. That's why I love him. You're too nice, Benny. You're too nice. I bet just you. You got 12 seconds. That's about as long as I can hold it.
On that note, guys, it's time to end the show. Aki, when are we next streaming on Tottenham on Tour?
I don't know. Maybe we'll do. We normally do something on a Thursday, you and me, for an hour, don't we?
Can't do. We'll be streaming tomorrow morning for Cockle-Doodle.
Yeah, we're doing that. We really enjoyed doing the late night show last night. I might do that by myself, or maybe with Bobby, or an occasional guest. And do a bit more at night time. So maybe tonight or tomorrow night there may be something from us. But definitely Cockle-Doodle-Doo in the morning. Yeah. Obviously, pre-recorded Cockle-Doodle-Doo has been done for this morning and is out. And then, thankfully, on Tuesday, the return of Anger Management, hopefully discussing a win. Sorry, I was about to say a 2-1 win. Win against Fulham.
Great stuff. And Bobby, Saturday night, mate. Saturday night, I can find the link.
Saturday night, but you're away.
I might jump on.
Okay. Well, you're in the description for the show, so now you're obligated to jump on, even if
I'll jump on.
Oh my God! If you could please jump in while you're surrounded by brown people, put on a Bollywood song and do a little dance, that would just be utterly perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll send you a playlist for what songs you can dance to, and then you can practice the moves from jumping out from behind a tree. But it looks like we're going to do a pop-up tomorrow. So if Brian's up for it, maybe we'll just jump in tomorrow and have a little mess around. But I know tomorrow night, Friday night, the kids definitely will be streaming some FIFA content because I am getting annoyed that I spent the money on the game and this PS stuff and this camera, and now they don't do it. So finally they got Friday night to enjoy themselves. So, and then of course we'll be back Saturday night with Kuva the Kang, and we got the power duo, the lovely couple, Jim and Kate, joining us. Jose's on, Colin's on, you're on, Leo's on. So we've got a little bit of a full house there. I don't know if Mr. Daigle is available or not. I know he was saying
I would have been, but with it being Ilana's birthday very soon, two of our very close friends have organised a surprise for Ilana, and we're out for the afternoon/evening. So the next time you go on, I am promising to be there. I just can't.
So I won't show people the text that I've got from 2 weeks ago when Brian said that he'll be on this show for sure.
Yeah, without knowing.
I'll do that tomorrow, so I can put all those texts on screen, and then I can bring them up in a third window.
You can put them all up, brother.
Live
you can put them all up, brother. But funnily enough, I'm not going to go toe to toe with it's going to be the first birthday in 3 years that I haven't been with Alana for her birthday. And if you think,
if you want to prioritize your wife over me, I suppose that's acceptable.
Well, thank you. I mean, we didn't have to go to
time with
I thought, Bobby, for a moment, I thought you and me needed to go to couples therapy to iron this out. But you've seen sense.
I want to see couples therapy with Bobby and Brian. That would be great.
Oh, mate, do you know what? I think me and Bobby went to couples therapy. We would screw that counsellor up. They would need therapy. They would need therapy.
I feel bad for that person.
But the coffee company will not be back until Monday week. So not next Monday, the Monday afterwards.
For 10 days.
Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day and watch everyone's content. And as always, take it away, Aki.
And as always, Levy out.
And if you smell what the cough is brewing, have a great rest of your week. We'll see you soon. Ciao for now.
Smokers are great.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage flame. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I dream on to someday